Our first topic of the day is brought to us by FanDuel, and FanDuel has an offer for new customers you don't want to miss. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right. Pick a bet, put down $5, and if it hits, you unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. So what are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com/UCSS to download the FanDuel app today and get started. All right, guys, we're looking ahead to this Patriots matchup on Sunday. New England currently on a 4-game winning streak. They are 5-2 on the season. For anyone unfamiliar, this is how they got to 5-2. In Week 1, they lost to the Las Vegas Raiders 20-13. In Week 2, they beat the Miami Dolphins in Miami by 6. They lost to the Steelers by a touchdown in Week 3. Week 4, they blew out Carolina. The last 3 games, they've had all on the road, all 3 wins. In Week 5, they beat Buffalo on Sunday Night Football 23-20. Week 6, they beat New Orleans 25-19, and they blew out Tennessee in Tennessee last week 31-13. So, Bo, when you look at this New England Patriots team, are they a product of playing a weaker schedule, or are they a legit team that the Browns should have some serious concerns about on Sunday?
Oh, they absolutely should have some serious. If that's the bar, if you were saying, are they a Super Bowl contender, I'd say I got to see more. But if you're saying, are they legit enough that the Browns should be concerned? 100%. They just won 3 in a row on the road. I mean, you don't get to play 3 in a row on the road. But, like, you went 3. I know 2 of those 3 teams are bad teams, but one of them was Buffalo. And their offense has been consistently good. Week 1, they were terrible against the Raiders. But since Week 1, their offense has been consistently good. And what's really interesting about that is they don't have a single, like, frontline player. No. Who's their best skill position player?
Good question.
It's Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, but
Stephon Diggs, I mean he's having a good season. He's actually on pace for 1,200 yards, something like that.
Actually, that's a really nice season.
He's having but he's not elite anymore.
I think we had kind of thought that his better days were behind him.
Right.
And Drake May is
okay. So Stephon Diggs is who's next?
That's a great question.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Stevenson's running the ball very well.
He's good. Drake
May. They loved him so much.
Travion Henderson's on a milk carton in New England.
They love Ramondre so much that they drafted Travion Henderson pretty high. So I mean,
but now he's persona non grata.
And Ramondre Stevenson, I said yesterday, don't look at the yards per carry when it comes to our guy, but it's like there's nobody else. When Diggs, who's older, obviously still good. I didn't even realize his numbers were that good. But it's a lot of just guys in those other spots, and everybody's doing their part, and Drake May has played great. He's played fantastic. Yeah. So take the Patriots. I mean, first of all, the Browns have no right to take anybody lightly.
No.
But
especially a 5-2 on the road.
There's a reason the Patriots are a touchdown favorite. They should be a touchdown favorite. They've been a much better team. And a lot of these games they've won easily. And look, the Browns have scored more than, we talked about this. The Browns have scored more than 17 points once all season. That was this past week against maybe the worst team in football, second worst team in football, Miami. The Patriots have scored over 20, every game but one, Mike?
Yeah, they did score 20 against
Pittsburgh,
the Steelers.
I think they were below.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. So every game but 2, they've scored at least 20.
Who's this?
New England.
They didn't score that against the Raiders.
Yeah, I said every game but 2.
The Raiders in the
The Raiders, I thought it was only the Raiders.
My
but
bad.
yeah.
Sorry.
And the Steelers. And that's it. Like, lately, to win 3, to win 3 straight games on the road, I don't care who you're playing.
Dude,
that's hard.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
We just talked about it yesterday. The Browns haven't won back-to-back games, period, since 2023.
Yeah.
So to win 3 straight road games is very, very impressive, no matter who the hell you're playing. But I will say that they haven't played the toughest competition.
Except for Buffalo.
Buffalo is the one outlier win that tells me that they're damn good.
But you know what? The thing about that is, well, to me, it's impressive, no question. Yeah. But when you win in your division on the road, like we beat Baltimore on the road last year.
That Bills win is huge.
Listen, I'm not diminishing the win, but what I'm saying is, it's not like it was you're so familiar with your divisional foes. Like, we got lucky last year against Baltimore. You can win on the road in your division. It's not easy.
I hear you. Listen, I'm not, and that's why I said, if you ask me if the Patriots were a Super Bowl contender, no, I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender right now. I'm not ready to go that far. But if you ask me, are they a legit good team? Yes, I think they're a legit good team.
Heck yeah, they good. This season, another one of this is the easiest question. They're not a Super Bowl contender. No, they're not. I mean, Super Bowl, but they're just a very good, solid, fundamentally sound team. If you watch them play,
They do the right things. They're coached by Mike Vrabel. They're going to be disciplined.
That's what we haven't talked about yet.
They're going to be disciplined. And I know this is sort of Garrett's time to talk, so
no, you go right
all right,
in.
I'll take it right now. So they're gap sound. Mm-hmm. They run to the football. They do the right things. Drake May's making the right decisions. They're putting him in positions where he doesn't have to be a world beater, but dude's got not big names around him.
Right.
Diggs has played, I think, exceptionally well for someone who we thought was kind of cooked, or as my daughter would say, chopped. But
the rest of the receiving core is
but they're just a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the tight end?
They have Hunter Harvey and our boy Austin Hooper.
Henry.
Scored a touchdown.
Henry and Austin
Quinshon
Hooper.
Booty has a couple big plays, but that's
Quinshon Booty,
A couple of elite whites.
Yep.
Elite whites. Is that what
I don't know that we're calling.
No, it's exciting whites.
Exciting
whites.
Have you seen that meme with the?
I haven't seen
wine?
it.
With the wine,
Yeah,
exciting whites. Yeah,
I like
for
that.
Scadaboo and Jackson Dart.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Anyway,
Very good.
Garrett's time.
Gee,
no,
what
I like
say you
that.
about the Patriots?
Garrett's not an exciting white.
No, I'm not. I do know some exciting white stuff. Do not put that in your Google search.
No,
by the way,
no.
It ain't safe at work. But but listen, I tell you what, I be telling you.
Oh my God.
Oh Lordy mercy.
We're off the rails, man.
Oh,
It's
man.
11-18.
This is what happens.
So Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah.
By the way, everybody in our audience now is putting that in their Google.
Yeah, right. This is crazy. No, Mike Vrabel, this is one of them games where he kind of knows, man. I don't like the fact that he was just around the Browns for like a whole year. Like, I know where the skeletons is headed over here. Yeah. This is exactly what we about to run. Not only is he, a good motivator, but he's going to have his squad ready to play, ready to go. And look at that. It's Vrabel with the Patriots. This should have always been the successor, right?
It felt like
this should have always been what it was. And when you're playing against a dude like this, the teams that usually scare you are the teams that are nondescript because there's nobody to load up on. Like if you're the Browns, you can't come into this game and be like, yeah, we're going to stop that guy and then we're going to be good because everybody else is, you don't know what they're going to run. They could come out here and run. They could throw the ball 35 times. They could run the ball 35 times if you don't stop it. They're not going to really beat themselves defensively. And when you got a defensive mind like him going against a young rookie like Dillon Gabriel, get ready for the trickeration. Get ready for same way that the Pittsburgh Steelers was like, yeah, we're just going to bring a lot of people or we're going to make it confusing for you. Be ready for that type of thing. Simulated blitzes, dropping into coverage, zone pressures. All kind of different things. They're gonna say, and for the Browns on their side, they're gonna say, hey, listen, you watch the game, they put them in a Wildcat. Yeah, we're gonna load up on this. We're gonna stop the run game, and then after that, we ready to cook. So yeah, this is a difficult game on the road, man.
They're a team that does everything solidly, right? They're not. I don't know that they're great at anything.
But they may not have any glaring weakness either.
Right, they're good. They're good on defense. They're good. They're fine at running the ball. They can throw. They'll be balanced.
I think this is one of those questions where a lot of things can be true at the same time.
Sure.
And I think this is a perfect example of that. You can't diminish a 5-2 with 3 road wins in a row. Can't. If you overlook them, do it at your own peril.
Yeah.
So they're good. Are they a Super Bowl contender? On the surface, I would say no, not even. I wouldn't even ask that question. Mm-hmm. But then you ask this question: is Buffalo?
Yeah.
And they've got a better record and beat Buffalo in Buffalo.
Yep.
So on any given day, you know how that works.
Oh yeah.
What I love about what we're seeing right now in New England is for all of the people that say turning the Titanic is a slow and arduous process, and it typically is.
Yeah.
I always talk about culture. One thing I will guarantee you right now is the culture in the building in New England is outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know the thermostat. I've covered him in college. I've had a personal relationship with him for the last 30 years. I know him. I know what he believes in. I know what he tolerates. I know what he doesn't tolerate. We know he has a love for scarlet and gray. It showed itself on draft day when they took Travion Henderson. We also know he doesn't care what color you are when he cuts you open. If you're not his guy, you're not his guy. And in the span of 10 weeks? From preseason to now, Travion Henderson went from a guy, his first touch was a 100-yard kickoff return. But in the span of the last 10 weeks, he's gone from a highly drafted running back that shares the colors of Mike Vrabel to a guy that can't find the field.
To that.
He can't find the field.
43 carries.
I think he had 2 carries last week.
He did, yeah.
So when I talk about culture, Vrabel will hug you because of who you are, and he will also stiff arm you for who you're not. And he's not him, and Mike has figured that out. Now, he also knows how to motivate and how to push buttons. And what he might be doing to Travion Henderson is playing the long game. You want to get on the field? You earn that. I think I've told this story one other time. There was a time when Joe Montgomery was a highly rated running back out of Chicago, and he came to the Buckeyes. And he came with the same piss and vinegar that a lot of highly touted, nationally ranked freshman running backs do. Now, also remember
number 28?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Mike was used to Eddie George, okay, in that role. So there was a practice. It was open to the media. It was early in camp. And Joe Montgomery, who I know and have had a friendly relationship with for many years as well, I think Joe would remember this story. Joe was dogging it during just a regular drill. It wasn't, any contact drill. It was just a regular drill. He was dogging it. And John Cooper didn't need to stand up and say anything because he had set the culture where his leaders led and also doled out discipline. And Vrabel lit into him in front of the whole team. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you did in high school. This is college now. And all of that none of it matters. And the message was received loudly and clearly. And that's the way my coach is too. He doesn't care who you are. So the culture with the Patriots is good enough that if you sleep, they'll come in there and smack you in the mouth. Now, I don't know if they're going to be a playoff team at the end of the day. I just know this. This nonsense of culture takes years to set and years to turn the bow of the Titanic around. No, it doesn't. Mike did it in one off season. He came in there. He whipped the place into shape. Everybody knows what time it is. Everybody knows what the rules are. Everybody follows them, or you don't play. And so, and I don't think we have that here. So I always think that culture wins out, and it's going to be a rough one for us. And I would not take them lightly because you look at this, because the schedule has been fairly easy. I would say that this is one of the easier schedules so far. And if you cover up the team name and you look at the schedule, you would be even less impressed, I think. But to me, I think the schedule has been mid, but it's a road game against Mike Vrabel and the Patriots.
7 point
Let me tell you right now, guys. The Browns are covering the spread.
Ooh.
So you think they can't hang, Dustin? If the question was,
That would be your
are the
answer,
Browns
yes.
going to make
With
this
great
competitive, maybe
confidence,
not win?
you say that.
Why do you believe they can hang and cover the spread?
They're not going to win the game, but they're going to cover the 7. I mean, I'd probably buy the hook too. I'd probably buy the half a point for probably $30 juice. But because our defense is that good, and they haven't faced a defense like ours.
It's been great at home, just like it was in 23.
Yeah.
Now that
but
I was going to say that.
Our guys will get up for this game.
Okay. I wonder if we turned a corner because we heard from some of the players after the win Sunday that Kevin got into him last Monday. And the team responded. I had asked the guys Monday, and I don't know if you've seen it yet or if you guys have watched it yet, but the Stefanski game ball ceremony after the game, did you see that by chance, Dustin?
Yes.
Fiery.
It was great.
To me, my overwhelming reaction was, I would guess this locker room's 5-2, not 2-5.
I know.
There was energy.
It looked like Vrabel's locker room.
It did look like Vrabel's locker room. So, I mean, maybe them seeing a different side of Stefanski lit a fire and said, oh, okay, there is someone home. Let's go out and play for this guy.
And the other thing, too, guys, is like Drake Mays looked really good. I know he's loosely talked about as he's having an MVP caliber. Okay. Let's find out when 95 gets in his face this week.
Yeah, I hope we see a lot of that.
We're going to see.
We'll find out.
Yeah, okay.
Because this will be the best front he's seen.
It's probably the best defense he's seen.
I would say
right?
so.
Oh,
I'd say
God.
so.
Dustin's out to lunch with his covering of the Browns.
Is this? Are these college stats or these real ones?
I'm out to lunch.
You're out to lunch?
I just sat here yesterday and argued with the fool that sat next to me on the right. I love Tyvus.
Talk your stuff.
But I was talking about how the fact that he thinks they're going to win the division and go to the playoffs, and I said they're going to maybe win 5 games.
But as someone
and I'm not even picking them to win this game.
Wait, Tyvus said that?
He still thinks they're going to win 8 games.
Tyvus is a
He
little out the
can't
lunch.
get off that.
Tyvus is out the
But
lunch.
as someone who was 22-13 at picking against the spread last year, after winning my championship
still riding
last
that, huh?
year, I won it last year, and I'm 22-13 this year. So I'm on fire. Okay?
We should host a podcast.
I do not like the Browns this week at all. I do not think they're going to cover. I think they're going to lose by double digits.
I don't either. That's why I was so surprised that you're
But-
saying it with your chest.
I am.
I'm
All right.